that is Catherine Parenteau.
Well, then, do we have a Michigan State
Yeah, we most
alma mater
definitely
rivalry?
do right
We
here.
talked about the Rose Bowl potential earlier. Well, this is a big one.
This is big-time bragging rights, and anyone at Michigan State, we obviously, our hearts go out to that campus and all that they've been through over the last couple weeks. So you're definitely in our thoughts as we play pickleball with one of your stars from tennis a few years ago. And there is the big forehand from the Wolverine, Brooke Buckner.
Yeah, good job holding that till the last second. She clearly got Parenteau to jump the other way, and she went back behind her there.
And there's the difference. Parenteau was literally locked in a corner and able to get out of it, Kyle.
Yeah, and watching her matches, it really feels like her strategy to start a lot of these matches is really feel out what her opponents are capable of, where they're dangerous. She doesn't necessarily come to the net every time. I think she wants to see how comfortable they are staying in baseline rallies with her as well as moving forward.
Oh, and tries to go lefty there. So Catherine Parenteau picking her spots, picking them well here. Up 3-0. Winner gets Leah Jansen, the top seed, on Sunday.
Point.
And just too much pressure from Parenteau. If Buckner's going to stay back, Parenteau's just going to wait.
Well, Buckner doesn't seem to be, real balanced with her last few shots. Seems like she's struggling to get her footing right now.
Point.
Biggest streaming numbers in the history of the PPA Tour last Sunday in Mesa. So thanks for all the support of pickleball here on the PPA Tour. And it's time for Brooke Buckner to get going out of the timeout. Sails that one deep. And Catherine Parenteau could not look more comfortable in a semifinal.
Side out.
Great get from Buckner there off the little drop volley with backspin. I'll get there.
0-6.
Good look at Buckner. And I'll show you a drop volley winner.
Yeah, it's a good sign seeing her move forward, too. It seems like her lateral movement, she was struggling with it a little bit, but she's getting her weight behind her for her ground strokes now.
Just wide there from Parenteau. And I think Parenteau's body language helped with the call there because she knew she
kind of hesitated a little, yeah.
2-6.
And Parenteau had half the court open to her, but pushes it deep. Much better looking everything here for Buckner so far.
Yeah, she needed to bounce back a little and get on the scoreboard, and she's, applying some scoreboard pressure now. This is good to see.
Oh my, and she had a good look and a clean strike of that, just catches the tape.
Yeah, she's moving way better now. Really seems to be much more in rhythm, ready to push Parenteau here in early in the first game.
That's just deep, and let's you're on center. It's a semifinal. Sunday is there. Nerves are real, and the tough start. You got to get your whole body going and mentally be ready, and it looks like Brooke's now ready to play her best. And those ground strokes from Buckner continue to keep Catherine from coming forward, and that 5-0 lead is only 2 now.
4-6.
Okay, called good by Parenteau, and what a shot from Brooke Buckner.
6-5. Excuse me.
And it is Parenteau who says the ball is good and calls timeout. So I like to see that, where
Okay.
Not sure. Calls it good.
Yeah, I think she thought it was going to be wide off the paddle, but then had to correct her call as she saw it land on the line. And we mentioned Parenteau likes to kind of feel out her opponents early on. I think that early on she kind of sensed that she had the edge in those baseline rallies, just so she was more content with just staying there. Look for her to make an adjustment to move forward more often to put Buckner to the test on some of those passing shots.
Real close, and you see the immediate. I mean, she has as good a look as that as anybody. I mean,
it may have been wide, but she just didn't know. You know,
from that it looks wide actually, and that was her original response, but then played it as good.
Takes a lot of integrity to do that, right? Because she's doing exactly what she should do. She's saying, "I'm not sure, so I've got to call it good."
So we'll come back at 5-6, I believe, and had a big opportunity to hit the open court. We saw Anna Bright frustrated. She went back behind. I think it was Catherine, as a matter of fact, a few times.
Yes.
So
Sorry, 2 timeouts, 1 timeout.
kudos to Brooke
Time in.
Buckner to just
5-6.
rally back here and has won 5 of the last 6 points and is within 1. And that goes deep, and we are tied at 6. And now, after watching Catherine decide she can do pretty much anything she wants on the court, it's Buckner's penetrating ground strokes that are the difference. Oh, Buckner had it.
Yeah, and you see some of the variety of Parenteau. She was definitely in a weak position, was able to roll that two-handed backhand, just make that a tricky enough volley for Buckner to get the error there.
And that looks a lot like the beginning of this match, where any chance to go forward was seen and taken advantage of by Parenteau.
Yeah, and she approached directly up the middle there to take all the angle away, set herself up for a nice first volley.
Another great two-handed backhand from Buckner.
Yeah, Buckner's just getting a little more depth in those backhand-to-backhand exchanges than Parenteau, and it's really causing her some fits right now.
Point.
And here we are, 7 up.
These singles matches can change fast, can't they, Dave?
Sure can.
7-7. Side out.
Not a bad miss, though, if you're Buckner there. She's trying to dictate. She's being aggressive. You can live with a few aggressive errors as long as you're the player who's trying to be in control.
That's really nice. That's the same swing she missed on literally the previous rally. Just, you know, that's where you can tell, somebody nervous or can they really continue to swing the way they want to. And Buckner showing us a lot here. I mean, you're down 5-0 against a talented player. You can go in the tank. She did the exact opposite. Tries to get there with the left hand, but again, Parenteau, too much.
Yeah, nice job moving forward by Catherine there. One thing I would like to see from Parenteau, it seems like every time she's in that backhand-to-backhand pattern, she's only taking it up the line as an approach shot, and she's not getting a lot of short balls to do that. So she may need to just change that pattern occasionally without coming to the net.
Point.
And you might wonder, well, have these two ever played before? The answer is yes. Parenteau has won both matches, 11-9, 11-6 in Orlando last December. And then earlier this year at the Masters, 15-9 in the backdraw. So this is the 3rd time these two have taken the court.
Side out.
Again, just excellent depth in that cross-court backhand right there from Buckner. Buckner, excuse me.
Side out.
Just a little too much on that one. So, 8-7. Leah Jansen awaits the winner. Salome Davidze in the bronze awaits the loser.
Point.
Yeah, Parenteau having a little bit more success approaching to that forehand side right now. See if that trend continues.
Side out.
And the trend continued, but the results did not. And a little short, though, on that approach. And Buckner is now really stepping in and driving off that front leg.
Yeah, she's swinging free. That's why I said she's had a few misses that are good misses,
Yes.
because she's bringing the tempo and the ball striking that she needs to give herself a chance to win this match.
And just at the absolute stretch, 3 times in a row, just couldn't get to the last one. And Parenteau just so precise.
Yeah, it's a really good point by Buckner, but again, Parenteau just keeping her on the full stretch every volley and eventually able to get the pass.
Oh, she was there in time, but couldn't make it go back to the hotel on a Thursday night. You sort of take some extra momentum into the doubles on Friday and Saturday. Share it with family and friends, and you can win all sorts of prizes. Kyle, come on.
It's easy. It's no-brainer, Dave. No-brainer.
Then you'll never miss any of this unbelievable pickleball action. And that's a great start for Buckner. Let me tell you what the story is. Prizes are from Fila, Skechers, Dirt Tape, Ogio, Hyper Ice, Takea, and Gooder. And if we get to 50,000 subscribers by March 22nd, every eligible entrant gets a free grounds pass ticket to a PPA event. Come on, sign up. Just deep from Buckner there. So those are the balls that she's going to have to make. That's that fine tuning against a player of the caliber of Parenteau.
Yeah, it's the right idea by trying to move forward, but you're right. To beat a player of this caliber, you're just going to have to execute on some of those fundamental things. She certainly has that ability, but she'll just have to clean up a few things here in game 2.
Wow, Parenteau usually has such beautiful movement. Looked like she stretched, and I thought that was going to be put away.
I think she was surprised that Buckner was able from that corner to pull it that far over, and just maybe a little small lapse in concentration.
Side out.
No lapse there.
Yeah, she righted the ship on that one, absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, I need another forehand high volley, and you're thinking about that.
Exactly.
And to get it on the next rally is just like such a gift from the pickleball gods. So you can just flush that out of your brain, because singles especially is so maddening. That it can sit with
absolutely.
you.
Absolutely. A little mental checklist.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's good, and then moving on.
2-1 Parenteau in game 2. Pretty, and Buckner looking back at the line, played a ball that was close. We saw Parenteau play a ball that she originally called out good, and then it looked like it was actually out. So good sportsmanship on this court.
Side out.
Rush two-hander there.
Yeah, she's had some success, you know, in both this match and the Anna Bright match, of just approaching up the line and just dealing with the pass from there, but couldn't quite get her feet set on that one.
Beautiful two-hander. That's a wicked, big swing.
Yeah, she's got plenty of power off the ground, and when that ball is up, she kind of has that looping two-hander, plenty of rotation, plenty of spin, and got the point there.
As a card-carrying member of the two-hander club, I love seeing it. And that's nice, too. So Buckner, again, this time not digging a huge hole for herself, was down 3-1. Now has it knotted at 3.
3-3. Side out.
I like the idea from Buckner. She's had success approaching to the forehand side, just hitting a little bigger and just sprinting to that line. So I think if we see more of the same, she'll be rewarded.
Point.
saw the ball that was going to be low, but Parenteau did such a nice job of dealing with that, Kyle.
Yeah, she's so good in all the little intangibles that you need to be good at to be successful in singles, and just another example of that there.
Great pass from Buckner right there.
Yeah, tough to create enough spin to not have a whole lot of angle and still pass there. Parenteau just couldn't quite get Buckner moving laterally on that approach shot.
Oh, just missed that swing there. That looked very much like a tennis point as she cut the backhand before this one, and then just slides wide. Nice drop finish from Catherine Parenteau.
And again, I think just the variety in the all-court game of Parenteau has been the difference so far. You know, she's moving forward, she's approaching to different sides, but she has the ability to do so much at the kitchen line. Soft, hard, one-handed backhand, two-handed. She's got it all.
That's just an unbelievable volley on the stretch. Again, some players try to punch that deep, but the fact that she cut that short, so good, Kyle.
Yeah, she knew that was the furthest distance she could get Buckner to run, and couldn't quite catch up with it.
Point.
Sunday, I mean, we're keeping you honest out of there. We'll give you real quick glances sometimes. Nice patient shot there. Try not to do too much. Smart from Buckner right there.
Yeah, didn't go for the winner. Just got Parenteau stretched on the first one, opened up the court for an easier pass on the second.
Okay, it's go time at 3-7. Yeah, and there's definitely some issues with the ball not getting to the height that the players are expecting. This was a issue, not an issue. This was a challenge for these players to adjust to last year as well. So, again, playing indoors is a lot of adjustments. Oh, no. And that was weird.
Yeah, she went from shanking the overhead to putting just a little too much air under that drop volley, and Buckner, you know, made her pay the price. So she's still in this here, down 3-7.
Side out.
And then after that, you get a rollover off the net on not the best struck return. That's the way pickleball works.
Point.
So the tennis players are definitely going to like a ball that bounces up a little more. So this is definitely an adjustment they're going to have to make. 8-3 Parenteau.
Side out.
You know, I do feel like with that lower bounce, it does favor somebody like a Parenteau who has more of an all-court game, who can use a lot of that variety, whereas the power hitters or ball strikers may just struggle with that ball not quite being in the strike zone that they're used to.
Yeah, because her movement's so good, too. She'll be able to adjust her body to that. She'll cut the ball. She'll hit topspin.
Well, yeah, dropping a ball or slowing a ball down isn't overly tough when the bounce is low, but driving it into those tight windows is a much more, much taller order.
9-3.
Parenteau, 2 points from Sunday. And Buckner, beautiful pass there. She's not done.
Yeah, great body control and balance. Moves out wide for that open stance forehand. Propels herself back into the court 39. After that beautiful pass.
Side out.
But can't back it up there. So ball back to Parenteau.
9-3. Point.
And
we are at match point.
Great control from Parenteau on the stretch for that volley. Really tough to have good feel when you're stretched out like that.
10-3.
Great execution by her.
Point.
And that will do
Game
it.
match.
Catherine Parenteau